Kelvin Hepner with Real Agriculture. We're down at the Farm Progress Show down in Boone, Iowa, joined once again by Ben Dillon of Tribine, the founder, creator, head of Tribine, the company making the Orange Combine. And I think this is the third year we've chatted, Ben.
Yes.
And so along the way, things continue to change with this machine. Can you fill us in on where things are at with development of the Tribine?
Sure. What we've been doing for the last 3 seasons is as much testing as we possibly can do. The Tribine, as you know, is new from the ground up, the first really new combine architecture since the 1940s. So we've had a lot to test, a lot to learn, and we continue upgrading the Tribine as we learn. The model that you see here, the T1000, will start at the front end. We've learned that we needed to move the beater and the rock trap from the center of the feeder up to the traditional position at the top of the feeder house. That works better. And we also get better rotor feeding by doing that. We've continued to improve the 270-degree concave wrap that we have. Most combines, as you know, are 180 degrees. We're 270. We now have electric actuators, which actuate those in harmony together. We started doing it with hydraulic cylinders. Now we do it with electric actuators. The rotor itself has continued to evolve and improve. If you recall, we have a very large rotor. It's 38 inches in diameter, and establishing the crop-on-crop relationship between the rotor and that big concave system, we have continued to learn how to do that. We've made improvements in the chaffer and the shoe for grain separation. Dramatic improvements there. One of the things you might not think about in a new combine is stopping all the grain leaks. You know, you got lots of moving parts, and getting to the point where you're not leaking corn on the ground is a difficult challenge. So we've continued to work on that and get better at that every year. In the rear module, we've improved the auger system, perfected a drag auger system that works quite well. It is a mechanical drive now through a chain box driven by one large hydraulic motor. So that has simplified the rear module and improved our unloading performance. We can truly unload now at 500 bushel a minute.
Wow, okay. And just on the outside, I can see there's some exterior changes as well?
Yes, we have fiberglass now, the step from steel to fiberglass to eventually plastic. The machine looks better. We're very proud of the way it looks. And another major improvement this year is we have our own rotor gearbox. It's a 2-speed gearbox with a hydraulic reverser on it. So we're able to reverse the rotor as well as start the rotor at engine idle. If you try to start a big rotor like a 38-inch rotor with the engine at idle, you'll kill the engine. Having our own gearbox now, which was developed specifically for the Tribine, the hydraulic motor starts the rotor and then the engine picks up. So we can start the rotor that's going to eventually be at 900 RPM with the engine idle.
Okay.
So that's been a big advancement for us and also a big investment to get our own gearbox.
Yeah. Was it always the case where the Tribine didn't have a steering wheel in the cab?
Yes. Okay. It steers with a joystick, very similar to a skid loader or an excavator. And as you know, it dramatically improves the visibility for the operator to see the head and to see the crop.
So where are things at then in the timeline of production and bringing this to market and adoption, sales, all those sorts of things?
Where we are is we have to be very careful and reduce the temptation to outsell our ability to support the machine. As you can see from the crowd here today and that we've had all day, the interest in the Tribine is very, very high. So we made a conscious decision with customers last year not to put machines totally in the field. This year we expect to put 2 or 3 Tribines in the field with farmers who will own them. The first one will be delivered September 10th, but not more than that. because it's truly important that we be able to give total support to the few machines we have in the field. And we want to be careful not to outsell our ability to support them. And that will be primarily in the Corn Belt.
Okay.
The first machine is going in western Kansas, and the second one will probably be in Iowa.
Okay, very cool. Anything else to add?
No, we appreciate you stopping by to talk with us. We got great weather today, great crowd, as opposed to the rain yesterday.
Yeah, for sure.
So we have a bright future at Tribine, and we're very optimistic.
All right. Thanks for your time, Ben.
Thank you.